What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of FTB Skies. I've been listening to this guy make his sounds for a long time now. I'm really hoping he doesn't despawn on me before we're able to get that sword. Let's take a look at him. Yeah, so he has this Arachnid Sphere sword. We saw this last episode, Bane of Arthropods 10, Mending, Looting 5, Unbreaking 5, Fire Aspect 3. A lot of cool things on there. We can use like an enchantment extractor to get the enchantments off it later on that we want, like take the Bane of Arthropods and throw that into the void or something and put sharpness on there. But yeah, we're lacking the emeralds in order to get it. We're up to 42 and he needs 45, so we're nearly there. But yeah, we don't have enough yet, and this guy probably could despawn at any time now. So yeah, I was kind of looking at our lava generator that we made last time. Well, I guess our armor stand squeezer. We can pretty much put anything in here. It doesn't have to be lava. But anyway, I was looking at this, and yeah, we can make this thing way faster. In fact, I've already done that. I've changed the delay. I think I had this at 30 ticks before, so it was a second and a half between pulses. Now we are down to 10 ticks, which is half a second between pulses. So let's put the 16 blaze powder in here, and then I'll turn this on. Yeah, this thing is working just fine. That torch is not burning out. That was my main concern, but you can see the lava is going up very quickly in here. Yep, so we can speed this thing up very, very fast. So that is really, really cool. Yeah, I was very much pleased when I found out that I could speed it up that much. We could probably drop this down even further to like maybe 8 ticks or something, but you know, 10 ticks is fine. I'm not trying to get like the fastest possible thing out of there. I was thinking today, while we're waiting for the rest of our emeralds to come in, and hopefully this guy doesn't despawn, that we could take a look at getting into power. What do we got here? Getting started, I have a thing. Oh yeah, I picked up some mycelium spores that we had in here, and it completed. That was from when we sifted dirt last episode. Anyway, yeah, so that completed this quest, so that's going to give us a few more mycelium spores, some mushroom rice, and moss. Okay, I'll put the mycelium spores in here with its other friends. All right, so yeah, I wanted to start looking at a way to get into power today, so we can start dealing with these resources, start smelting them or doubling them or whatever, and then blockifying them for space saving, right? So that's what I thought we should do today. So there is a section here called powering up, and it shows a few different types of generators that are available for us to make. I'm not sure why this alternator is grayed out. That looks like a create thing. Maybe it's locked behind something under create. I don't know. We do have solid fuel generators, which are available right now. It says the MODPACK has a variety of solid fuel generators. And if we look here, we have a cold generator, a combustion generator, a regular generator from Integrated Dynamics, and then we have the pedestals mod generator. This actually caught my attention. I would really like to try out all the things from the pedestal mod, since this mod is new to me, and I would like to see how it all works. So I did make another pedestal here so we can get some things going on. So it looked like in order to do that, we needed the RF upgrade, or this FE generator upgrade, this thing. Let's get rid of this other stuff. Yeah, so we needed this thing. That's just 1 copper ingot, a redstone, a furnace, and then an upgrade base. So that seems all pretty easy to do. So redstone, copper. Oh, you know what? We don't have any copper smelted yet. Oh, let's do that. I'll just grab a stack of copper. And we'll start the smelterating process here. Oh, I already have coal in there. Okay, so we got copper smelting up. We only needed 1, so let's just grab the 1 when it's done here. And oh, I didn't look. Did we have enough emeralds yet? I'm gonna be looking every 2 seconds. No, we haven't even gotten one since the last time I was looking for it. Okay, so copper, redstone. We need the furnace, which is just vanilla recipe, and then an upgrade base. This thing. Great. So how does this work? Let's find out. We have the generator on there, and it says it burns fuel. So we have to insert fuel. I assume we just right click it on here and then it just uses it. Let's find out if that's the case. Aha. Okay, yeah, look at that. And it's got an internal buffer of 20,000 FE. Awesome. All right, well, that's like super simple and that's very inexpensive. Now, I don't know how much one piece of coal generates as far as FE goes in this pedestal. I don't know if that's better or worse than other methods, but like making the pedestal is just a few pieces of stone, and then making that upgrade was just copper, redstone, and a furnace, right? Well, I guess, and a piece of gold for that upgrade base. Like, this is pretty simple. So I think we might go with this method for a little while anyway. Right, so I was just going under technology here to see what we had as far as actually smelting things and using the power. Create was the first section, so I clicked on it. I was like, why can't we access that alternator? So it looks like that is blocked out. We have to go through this entire chain over here in order to unlock it. So that makes more sense now. I think in order to get us going right away, I think we're going to start off with some thermal machines. We can make a pulverizer, and then we can make a redstone furnace. I would do mechanism because like you can scale this, but I feel like it's just going to be a lot of work to try and get into the machines because you have to make all the upgrades and then the metallurgic infuser and all this stuff. Like, I do want to get into this, but I feel like in order to get up and going real fast, I think thermal is the way for us to go here. Right, so I think we are going to do this. So it wants us to make a machine frame to get started here. So that means we need some tin. I don't think we have smelted any tin yet. Let me take a look over here. No, we have some stonium and some iron and then some other things. We are smelting up copper. Maybe I'll go ahead and pull this out and let that copper finish up. How much tin do we actually have? So we have quite a bit, actually. We will go ahead and put that, the tin in here, let that smelt up, and then we should be able to get going on some stuff. Yeah, so we needed the tin. We also needed, getting back into this, some glass and then some iron. So I don't think we have any glass either. No. Okay. Yeah, so we're basically still in the Stone Age here. We're trying to get into the the iron components and all this stuff, get some technology going on, but we are still in the Stone Age. So let's grab some sand out of here. I should just be able to right click. There we go. There's a stack. And we'll just make a stack of sand. Beautiful. Oh, I'm sorry. Make a stack of glass out of sand. Okay, so we got that going. We have our 4 tin in order to make this, and then we just need 1 iron nugget. So let's do the gear. Boom. What else did we need here? We needed the glass, and then we needed 4 iron. Beautiful. There is our last piece of glass. So we can do this, this, and this. Did I do that wrong? Oh, you know what? There's actually this rotate. I could have just pressed that button to do that. Okay, so there we go. Machine frame quest complete. That is going to give us a crescent hammer, red print, and the thermopedia. Awesome. So we want to make ourselves probably the pulverizer first. The pulverizer will allow us to double the resources, and then we can get the redstone furnace to smelt, right? Okay, this requires copper gear, which we have plenty of copper smelted. That's very nice. We have gold, we have flint. We know how to make a machine frame. In fact, we have one in our inventory, and pistons are simple. Let me just go ahead and craft that up. And there we go. A pulverizer has been crafted. Quest complete. All right, and then what is that going to give us? No reward? I did all of that for no reward? Oh my goodness. So the question I now have is, how do we get power out of this pedestal? Do we just place something next to it? No. Do we have to place something underneath it? Does this sit on top? We don't have any power. So there's this guy and this guy. There's the import, there's the export. Okay, we put that on offhand. We place that right like that, and then we link these two. So it's a shift right click. Successfully linked. Aha, now we got power. Not very much power. That's kind of a problem. If it is going to be that slow, what the heck? So going back to the pedestal mod, I don't know, maybe we can just use a pipe and like extract power with a pipe. Maybe that would be better than using the export on this thing. Again, first time using this mod, so I don't really know how this all works. Let's see, do we have any pipes available? We can probably make an energy pipe, yeah? So that's just redstone and iron. Okay, Let's do that real quick. We'll try one of these. All right, so we made the energy pipes. We also need to make the wrench so we can activate the pipe, because we do have to set it to extract. So let's see, does this work? It looks like it wants to connect to it, so maybe that does work, and this would be the simplest solution. And then do one of those numbers. Okay, let's get rid of this. We'll unlink that, and then we will place a piece of coal on this pedestal here, or maybe a couple pieces, I don't know. And yes, we are getting power. Okay, so don't use the pedestals to link it with the export. That's very slow. This seems to be the method. So if this works, I assume we don't need these pedestals being linked. We can just extract out of a pipe in over here. That might have been, or that might be the better way of doing this. I mean, this works. There's no reason to change this, but yeah, if you can just pipe out of this into like one of these wooden hoppers or directly into the sifter, that's probably the better option. But either way, we now have power coming into this machine. It's not a lot, granted, but I did see that there was a ways that we can upgrade that. So if we go pedestal and we take a look at this thing, yeah, so upgrade modifier. Take a look at this. I don't know how this works. So it says speed plus 10, max 40. It looks like input chest below upgraded pedestal. So if I place that and that into here, is that going faster? We tried it. We'll leave it like that for now, I guess. And then we will go ahead and place this back here. And then I need the wrench. All right, well, we got full power now, so we're able to do some stuff. Next thing we need to do is to get ourselves the redstone furnace. So redstone furnace, this guy, so we can start smelting using power as well. So that's 2 bricks, a machine frame. This is all super easy stuff. Okay, I'll just go ahead and craft it up. Cool, so here we go, redstone furnace. Nice, quest complete. We'll just go ahead and throw that guy right here. And we need to feed some more coal into our pedestal. Boom, there we go. So the pulverizer I've already set. So we have an auto input from the right-hand side. And then we are, well, I guess I don't have auto output set up. So there we go, we're auto outputting to the top side. So we're gonna be sucking in items from the chest, pulverizing them, and then pushing them to the redstone furnace, which should, let's see, we want to accept items from the bottom, and we want to output here, and we want to auto output. So we should just be able to put the raw items in here. It'll process through all this stuff, and then the finished product will end up over here. We need to get this going because we are running out of space very quickly. So let's take, I don't know, how about some iron? All right, so how fast or how slow is this going? This isn't very fast at all. So we are making 2 items. It looks like that redstone furnace is going faster than the pulverizer. So this could probably use some kind of a speed augment. So let's see. Thermal flux linkage, isn't that what it's called? Yeah, flux linkage amplifier. Well, in order to do that, we need electrum plates, and in order to make electrum plates, we need a multi-servo press, or we need to get ourselves the mechanical press. So another thing that we could do, I suppose, we could set up 2 pulverizers. 2 pulverizers, put another one on top, I guess, both pointing into this redstone furnace. That's an option. Looks like we are starting to run out of juice here. I don't think this one pedestal can keep up with both of these. So this is staying full. This one up here is running out of juice. So the pipe can transfer 256. We're only using 20. We're only using 20. So what we need to do is up our power. We need to make more power. We need to, I guess, make more of these machines just so we can process stuff faster, right? So if we go back to the quest book here, we can see dynamos. It's going to give us 32 coal for making a dynamo, but there's a few different types of dynamos that we can do. So Stirling dynamo would replace the pedestals that we just made. In order to make a Stirling dynamo, we just need to get some stone, iron gear, redstone flux coil, and some iron. Like, it's all pretty simple stuff. I'll grab some of this gold. I think we need some of that. Okay, so we just make the iron gear. We make ourselves a redstone flux. And we make ourselves a dynamo. Boom, look how simple that is. Quest completed, a dynamo. Let's just take a look at this. So this produces 40 RF per tick. Just the one unaugmented. So, I think we're gonna do away with these pedestals. We tried them out. We did try them out. So we connect that up here. We do that. And then we are going to need to set the pipe to extract. Oh, the wrench is on my hotbar. Boom. So that should be powering these just the same. Yep. So that one dynamo does the same as 2 of these pedestals with 2 of these FE generator upgrades. And it's rather inexpensive to make. So I'm going to go ahead and make probably at least 1 more. And then we can look at upgrading those. Eventually we might switch over to some other types of dynamos. There were, what do we have here? Wait, didn't the quest say, yeah, so there's the compression one for liquid fuels, magmatic with lava. I don't know if we're going to be producing lava fast enough by sifting dust. Maybe we would be able to. Lapidary gems, etc. So that would run on, I think, lapis, possibly. Yeah, so we got a few different options here. Well, anyway, let's claim the, oh, we have a choice reward. Enchanted book. Amethyst. Do I want amethyst? Netherite coin? It looks like you need amethyst to make amethyst. So that might be the best way. Crushing macerator, tinted glass, but you need amethyst to make tinted glass. Okay, I'm convinced we're taking the amethyst as a reward. There we go. There we go. And we're just gonna put that away for now. We're not actually gonna do anything with it, but yeah, we'll save that for later. Dynamo upgrades, yeah, so are making the auxiliary reaction chamber. Yeah, that'll make the dynamo even produce more. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and make another one of these dynamos here so we can get some more power, and then I might make some more of these machines. We'll see how that goes. All right, so I made a second pulverizer and a second redstone furnace. We got them hooked up over here, and then I have a total of 4 of these Stirling dynamos up here providing power. A little bit more power being provided than what we needed, but I figure if we're gonna add some augments into these machines, we are gonna need more power to provide that extra speed boost. So the flux leakage amplifier is what I was thinking that we should make next, which means we are gonna need a multi-servo press, but we are also gonna need electrum. So I was thinking, how do we get ourselves these dual metals, or I guess mixed metals, whatever? Silver and gold plus a fire charge will make electrum. It doesn't look like there's any other way to alloy that I can see. Well, yeah, I'm not really seeing any other way to alloy. Induction smelter? Oh, I guess there is an induction smelter. I was looking for that earlier, and I guess I just overlooked it. So an alloy smelter is Invar, so we need Invar anyway, which is another metal that we would have to make. Yeah, so it looks like fire charge is probably the easiest way to make these alloys from thermal. I don't know how much of this we're going to be doing, so let's not go too crazy here. We'll save a little bit of our coal for later. We have plenty of gunpowder. Also, I'm not sure I want to waste all that blaze powder making this stuff. Electrum, so we need silver and gold, either the ingots or the dust plus the fire charge. So silver and gold. So we have plenty of gold, but I don't think I've processed any silver yet. So that is something that we're going to have to do. So I'll go ahead and grab some of our silver here. We will run it through the machine. Boom. Silver and gold makes the electrum, right? So it's just 4 of those, this and that. Boom, there's some electrum. Sweet, so in order to do that, we need the multi-servo press to turn it into the plates. That also requires another one of these metals here, so that's gonna be Constantan. And to get that, we need nickel and copper. Well, we got copper, we don't have nickel, I don't think yet. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and process some of this stuff so we can get these alloys. I'm gonna make the multi-servo press, and then I'm gonna try and make some of these flux linkage amplifiers. Looks like we'll need lead as well. Anyway, I got some stuff to do. We'll be back. All right, guys, so I've been doing some stuff here. I went ahead and I made these hardened integral components. So these are Invar plus a gold gear, some redstone, and some glass. They're not super expensive, but that essentially boosts up the base. What does it say? Improves base attributes. So a Sterling Dynamo is now producing 80 RF per tick, but I think it's also using coal faster. You can see we only have 5 in here. This one's got 5, this one's got 19, this one's got 37. So like we got some coal in these things, but we are chewing through it very quickly. We have about a stack remaining in here. Basically, I think we can't keep up with this is what I'm trying to get at here. Yeah, I don't think we're going to have enough coal to support all of this. So we're going to have to supplement that with charcoal, or we're going to have to do something else. I'm not entirely sure what yet. I just had another mimic spawn and it's dropped this golden hook. You can see it on my hand here. Increases experience dropped by creatures. So yeah, we got a golden hook now. So that's kind of cool, I guess. I have also put in some flux linkage amplifiers in these machines, and I have also added the hardened integral components to all of these, so they all are upgraded the same way, right? So each one of these machines is using 80 RF per tick. Right there, right? And these are producing 80 RF per tick. So we are using what we're producing with no extra to run the stuff at the speed that they're going right now, which is, you know, that's decent. There's nothing wrong with that. That's pretty decent. The furnaces are doing their thing. The furnaces are actually kind of quick, way faster than a vanilla furnace, that's for sure. But another thing that I was noticing, if we take a look at the uses for the raw iron, and if we come over to the pulverizer, when I first set this up, I was expecting the pulverizer would double. It doesn't really do that. The raw iron turns into iron dust and you get an additional chance for another iron dust, 25%. So it's making 1.25 iron dust, not 2. And then we get a 5% chance at a bonus item, right? Yeah. So is it really worth spending the extra 80 RF for a 5% chance at a bonus item? Well, actually, maybe some of these are higher than 5%. Maybe it's just the iron that does that. I didn't look at all the different ones. This one's 5% and it's 25% for the additional. Is it really worth it to use these pulverizers and all the extra power that that's consuming for that 25% bonus chance? I don't know. I feel like it's probably better just to smelt these 1-to-1. We are definitely not keeping up running it through as we are right now. This is way better than what we were doing before, but yeah, we definitely are not able to support all of this stuff at this time. Oh my goodness. So it might even make more sense to replace these pulverizers with just furnaces and just have 4 furnaces going at the maximum speed here that we can do at this point in time. Well, anyway, guys, I think we have reached the end of today's episode. I was hoping we'd get a little bit further than this, and I was hoping that these pulverizers would be slightly better than what they are, but we did check out the pedestal mod, trying to use those for power. I mean, that works, but obviously it's not as good as using these dynamos. We are going to have to supplement those dynamos, either like making a different type and using lava, or making a tree farm and smelting logs into charcoal or something. We're going to have to figure that out. But anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.